What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I will go over what happens when you fail the Georgia real estate exam and what happens when you pass the Georgia real estate exam. Also, if you have anything on your record, like I did, you have a few extra steps that you have to complete. So hopefully this video will help you and save you a little time because I had to run all over Atlanta to get everything done. I use Aceableagent for my 75-hour required course. I'm not affiliated with Aceableagent, but my referral link is below if they seem like they might be a good fit for you. And I will link my review for Aceableagent in the top corner. So a lot has been going on since the last video. Just to catch you guys up, I originally took my test on December 20th in Macon and failed like a F. So in this video, it's kind of geared towards the Macon testing site, but I'm sure it applies to all of Georgia. So yeah, I failed by 2 points. 2 points. They did not let me slide. It was not no, you was so close. No, I failed. It was pass or fail, and I failed. And yeah, it was a bummer because I thought I was ready, but obviously I was not. So when you fail, you just receive your results. It's just like a test in school. They give it to you face down, you flip it over, it say fail, and they kindly show you the door. So let's prevent that with you guys, because I had to drive 2 hours from Macon with an F on my back. Like, that did not feel good. So basically, where I messed up is I studied more national stuff than state specific, and it showed on the test because a lot of those questions was like, what? But yeah, so that's about it. Once you fail, like, don't feel bad because clearly I failed. So I mean, it's hard, but you could schedule your next exam the very next day, which I did. I paid another $120 and scheduled my test for January 5th of 2022. So I told myself from December 21st to January 3rd, I was going to study and study and study. And I did, and it worked. So basically, besides more national than state, what else is, it's a lot of math on the test. I mean, I know a lot of people said they're doing away with math, but I couldn't tell. It was a lot. Also, just a heads up about the exam. It's like 156 questions, and that is long. It definitely takes a toll on you to a point. Well, at first, when I first took it, it took a toll on me, and I was like, yo, I'm ready to get up out of this room. Like, it's so dry and boring, and it break you down. So that's probably what happened the first time. I was just like, I stopped reading, and I was like, I'm just ready to go, and I failed. So definitely just stick it out. It's only 156, which sounds like a lot, and it is, but just take an extra bathroom break or something. Like, just get it done the first time. Since I now knew my weak spots and exactly what to study since I just failed, I felt confident about this next go. I went back into Aceableagent and I studied everything that said in Georgia, if you live in Georgia, like anything that said in Georgia, I made sure I memorized. So make sure you study your state specific stuff. Again, I rely heavily on Prep Agent on YouTube, and Joe is a great teacher. Like, I damn near memorized all the videos because it was just so informative. So that definitely helped out a lot. So just make sure, brush up on your math, master your vocabulary. That will be the key to you passing and failing. All right, so what happens when you pass? Congratulations. I know it was hard, but you did it. I mean, you got a little more to do, but the hardest part is out of the way. So when you pass, you receive 3 papers this time. So you get like a bluish paper, which is your score sheet. So it basically just says pass this time instead of fail. You get directions to the PSI office, and you get a green paper, which is all the instructions you need to move to the next step. So after you pass, you leave the testing site. You have to wait until the system updates. So if you take your test in the morning like I did, you could pick up your license after 2 that same day. But if you take it in the afternoon, you'll have to wait till the following day. So again, I went in the morning, so I had to wait till 2 to head to the PSI office to get my license. Or so I thought. But make sure you have your 170. Yeah, you're gonna need 170 right after the 120. So have that 170 because you're gonna pay that as soon as you get to the PSI office. So here are a list of things that you'll need. You're gonna need your passing exam score page. You're gonna need your lawful present affidavit. You can go to the UPS store and just get them to notarize it. It was like $2. It was super quick, super easy. If you don't have an affidavit, you can just type in Google lawful presence affidavit and they'll just bring it right up. You're also gonna need a background check from a police station. Yeah. So if you have anything on your background, you'll have an extra step. You have to get a certified copy of the police report and the final disposition, and they both must be certified. I had something in Clayton County and had to go get a copy of both of them, and it was like $3. So it's not a big issue. It's just a pain to have to go drive and go to a courthouse. So that is for each charge that is on your background. But if you don't have a background, then I'm sure you just already have your inactive license from PSI, so congrats to you. But if you have a record, once I got to the commissioner's office from PSI, I had to write a letter about each incident and what happened and the final outcome. And I thought I just gave them certified copies of that, but they want a handwritten letter as well. So you can do that at home to make sure you have it ready for when you get to the commissioner's office. I had to write mine like right there at the commissioner's office, and while I was turning in all the rest of the paperwork. It might help if you have something on your background that you get in contact with the commissioner's office first. That will save you a trip because I had to go from PSI to the commissioner to PSI. So you could just do the commissioner then PSI, and that will save you a lot of gas and time. Make sure you have all these things done. I spent the next 2 days after I passed the real estate exam getting all these things in order, and I wish I did it before I took the exam so I could just have all my ducks in a row, but I didn't know. So that's why I'm making this video, hopefully to help you guys out. So if you have a record, take all of the previously mentioned documents to the commissioner's office with your essay. They're gonna put everything in the system and they'll tell you, you just drop all your paperwork off and they'll hit you up in 2 weeks and hopefully you'll get a clearance letter in the mail. You will have to get the clearance letter notarized before you bring it back to PSI. I'm in this stage now, so I'm currently waiting on my clearance letter. The commissioner has all my documents already, so I'm guessing I'm already in the system. So once I get this clearance letter, get it notarized, I plan on taking it back to PSI and getting my active license because I've been interviewing with brokerages during this time and I feel like I found the one that I want to go with. They have a decent training program. I know everybody says that, but I was promised a lot of one-on-one. They say that too and everything, but I feel good about them, so that's who I'm going to go with. I got my hands on some training material from the top guys, so I feel like, you know, with that training material plus who I'm signing with and my one-on-one support, I should be okay. So that's why I feel like I'm going to go with the other guys instead of the top guys with the training program. So just a quick update. It's January 15th, 2022. It's been about a week since I turned my documents in to the commissioner. I check the mail every day and I am waiting on my clearance letter. So I will keep you guys posted and let you know. Hopefully within the next week, I will be an active salesperson and I will have my license. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Any questions? Hey, I'm always here. You can hit me up at kennedyholtrealtor@gmail.com and I'm free for any questions.